5 later this summer. King 5's Maddie White did her best to keep up with him.
Fox 13 weather is brought to you by your locally owned McDonald's restaurants of Western Washington. Ever combine an ice-cold frozen Coke with piping hot fries? Now's the time. Enjoy your favorite medium drinks like iced coffee or a frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry for just $2.29.
This is a real person seeking a solution to a real problem.
Hi, fine, how are you?
Welcome to the Good Feet store. How can I help?
I have plantar fasciitis. My knees hurt, my hips hurt.
And then she was fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I don't feel any pain anywhere. Good. Seriously, no pain in my knees, my hips, nothing. This is amazing. I don't want to take them off. It just feels like I'm in heaven. Oh, you're a blessing in disguise.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Welcome back to Basic. Last week, we told you how the city of Seattle and King County have teamed up for 100 days of action against gun violence. And at the same time, community organizations such as Urban Family and Community Passageways launched the 100 Days of Peace initiative. Both government and community have joined forces to disrupt gun violence occurring right now while addressing upstream causes. Keeping the conversation centered around gun violence disruption during these 100 days, we're going to take a look back at last September and
Did you know YouTube is the #1 most watched content on TV? With U.S. adults during prime time? Reach engaged audiences with YouTube advertising. There's only one YouTube. Be part of it with YouTube ads.
Commercial keepers were dealt a bad hand. This real wet past winter presented a challenge for them. And on top of that, there was less demand from California almond growers. Typically, all of the hives you see on pallets behind me will travel down south to pollinate almond plants. But this year, only half made the journey.
Because we're so far behind, our honey production is going to be low this year for sure. We normally extract honey second week of July.
So it's coming up.
It's not coming up.
You can hear the sting in Alan Wood's voice.
In my 15 years of keeping bees, I've never had a year like this.
A statement like that means a lot coming from Alan. When he's not serving as president of the State Keepers Association, he's presiding over his congregation as pastor.
And I'll be honest with you, like, of course, I get stung. I mean, I would get stung, you know, when I'm out here maybe 20 times.
This man of God views life as a honeypot half full.
You can see this is a smaller colony. They're really hurting. It stayed colder longer. It stayed wetter longer. There was times when it was just raining, so you can't get into the hive when it's raining. So once it stops raining, you only hope that they made it all right.
9,600,000 bees buzzing to and fro may seem like a lot, but Alan is considered a small-scale operator.
We do all things bees. We do honey, we make queens, we have a store, we teach people how to beekeep.
Alan tells me large-scale commercial operations are in a real pinch. Reports show for the first time in over a decade, many are taking out loans. Keepers who rely solely on the transport of their colonies for pollination. It's estimated 2 million hives travel each year to California just to pollinate almond plants. But this year, demand dropped severely.
All of our bees go down on pallets down there to California. I would tell you I sent about 50% less this year.
So without that trip, then
I would have been sunk.
Usually during the winter months, while the bees are away,
I'm getting the boxes and everything ready for the bees to come back. But I still have all these bees here that I got to take care of.
The bees Alan expected to send to California were weak. He had to throw down thousands more just to keep them alive.
It threw my whole schedule off, so I had to work really, really hard. So I end up taking whatever bees I had left and putting them under a cover back there. And my wife, we fed them throughout the whole winter. I just felt like I lost out.
At times this year has felt disappointing and demanding, but Alan is still very thankful for what he's got. And this week is all about celebration. The annual Pollination Festival kicks off in Olympia Saturday at the Medicine Creek Winery. Reporting in Centralia, Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.